I remember how we met, but your name I forget, like the door that I have kept unopened. I remember it was wet, and the swelter, and the sweat, and the shelter of the bed we were cloaked in. You were stroking me like a pet, but you didn't own me yet.
So, yeah, it was weird because I was sort of half of each, English and Chinese, but I went to a Chinese school, and all my family friends all went to international, so I felt very separate from everyone, I think. But there were good times as well. Some, I think I just felt very out of place. Like in wherever I was, I always felt a little bit different. Not when I was a kid, but when you start to notice these things. And so going to England was like when I worked out who I was. So now I'm able to come back knowing who I am, and it feels a lot better.
Like a verse that I didn't want to learn, I just looked into your eyes.
Oh, do you mean when I finished my A-levels and I went to Glastonbury, and I got sent, from then I got taken to Fuji Rock. It was this crazy 2 weeks, and I got the Get Up Kids, and I was like, this is the life, this is the best thing in the world. And so I was like, okay, I'll be a backing singer in a band. So I made this demo, went to music college, and I never found a band, and now I do this. So when I sing with Lightspeed Champion, that's all the things I ever wanted to do. That's my ambitions realised. And then I'm back here on my own and it's like, oh, great. I always wanted to be a backing singer, so being the front girl is very weird. It's very rewarding, but but yeah, the first thing I wanted to do was just be a backing singer in someone's band.
Like I piss on a grave, had the words as they came to my tongue, but hallelujah, hallelujah.
I wasn't ready. I mean, I wanted to be a backing singer. I just kept going to the studio and go, ooh, every 2 minutes. No, I wasn't ready. I didn't understand very much about music. I only understood that I was enjoying writing songs. Didn't enjoy being in the studio until recently. I didn't know what I was doing. I felt like I always had this idea of having integrity, to the point where I'd be like, can't record that with a microphone, got to record that with a piece. Otherwise it's going to sound too hi-fi. So I had a lot to learn, and I did learn all those things. And actually making this record when I did was one of the major learning processes.
And you met me in the light, and we only had a night between the two.
It was a joke, because that was just a demo to see if people would like my voice to be in their band. It's like a long story. There was like a nickname battle at my university. So like my friend was G-Town, G-Dog, and I was Emmy M Styles, also the Great. And then what came out of that was my email address became Emmy the Great. And then when I sent the demo, I put my email on it. So it's just Gmail. Just call me Gmail. Yeah, .com.
I know we all have a cross that we bear, and I'd like to give it to you, and I won't forget how to start.
I just can't believe I've managed to find a job which brings me back to my roots. You know, like it's such a nice, it's like a bonus, because I always thought that I'd have to come back to Asia, because I feel at home here, I really do. And I feel like there's a part of me that doesn't exist in England when I'm here. And I always knew that I would like to spend a lot of time here, and so the fact that my job is making me do that is like a good feeling.